I just pressed the button. Now, what does that do? Oh, we're on. Look at that. Sometimes you press the button and nothing happens, and sometimes you press the button and things happen. And now I'm going to look at the chat here because we're live. And Bad Beef is not only the first comment, right away he gifted a Keith and the Girl membership on YouTube.
Nice.
And Shannon picked it up. Hello, Shannon. Welcome to the membership. Hello, Mara. Hello, everybody listening live. Feel free to press all the buttons in front of you. Keith, do you want to talk about anything today?
Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
From The Tonight Show and HBO, it's Rojo Perez. Hello, Rojo.
What up, what up? Nice to see you people.
I love Rojo. Everybody does, but I got to start with some breaking sad news. Sinead O'Connor passed away. 56 years old.
56 years young? What?
Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor of what? The Pope killed her?
It just says so far that she struggled with mental health battles.
No.
But I don't know.
As the cause, or they just mentioned that because
that's what they're mentioning so far. They didn't say she died of, but she said after years of mental health battles. This can't be true, right? A picture of the Pope ripped her up? That doesn't even make fucking sense. She wanted to cover Prince one last time. What the fuck? Anyways, you know what? I would go crazy too. If I ripped a picture of the Pope on TV and said, I'm not into pedophilia, and the whole world said it's my problem, I might go a little nuts, you know? We all love the Pope. Oh, you do? Well, I'm starting to go a little fucking crazy. Her big hit was Nothing Compares to You. And then Prince dies and they put out Prince's version, which is better. I'd go a little fucking crazy. Damn. It comes a year after the mother of four's son, Shane, 17, took his own life.
No, Keith.
After escaping a hospital on suicide watch.
Why do I meet here with you?
I didn't do it. You don't think I did it, right?
Oh, my God.
The last tweet that she put out. It would be
better if you did it.
The last tweet she put out, the last X she put out, she said, been living as an undead night creature since the son killed himself. He was the love of my life, the lamp of my soul.
All right. Can we just have a moment where everybody can admit we're going through shit, right? Like, I remember a couple weeks ago, Christian Finnegan was on and he was talking and I was like, Christian, are you depressed? And he goes, isn't everybody? And I'm like,
right.
You know what? Maybe it's time we admit we're all at least low key in the background. Something's going on. You can't just go through a pandemic and come out and go, I'm the same.
Right.
That's right. I think we should all take a look at something. I don't know. Make sure you contacted someone this week for anything and for anything. Say hello. Write to info@keithandthegirl.com.
She converted to Islam, changed her name in 2018 to Shahada Sadakat. And then now I can't find any of her music. That's another thing that'll make you crazy. I was a star, I swear. Well, I don't see you. Oh my goodness.
How come in the last couple of years everyone decided that Islam was the right religion? Are we over Buddhism now? Now It's Islam. What's next? Huh? Oh, it was Kabbalah a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. When I say contact someone, I don't mean Jesus. I mean a person. Okay.
Speaking of singers, a different note. No pun. What do we think about this rumor that Stevie Wonder isn't really blind? So a singer did a collaboration with him, and he insisted on a Zoom call. Is that interesting?
No, I think. Okay, so I was just learning about this woman who got this disease, whatever it was, and in her mid-20s she went blind, and she became a chef. She's in the kitchen, just blind, making food.
Cuts all over her fingers. Cucumbers come out bloody, but it's so good.
But I bet she didn't forget anything on the stove like I have. I bet her nose is, somehow not physically longer, but longer in
This
in
sounds like
sensitivity.
this sounds like a chef that doesn't give enough credit to her assistants.
Right.
I think the other people doing some heavy lifting in this
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, she's blind. They put the finished product in the oven for her. It's done. Oh, that cooked fast.
Well, she started it like she lived alone, and so she had to take care of herself. And you start with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you want to throw across the room because all your fingers are full of all the stickiness, but then you become a chef. So I don't know. I imagine that Stevie Wonder knows the difference between us looking at ourselves and looking at him on Zoom, right? I bet he has the sensitivity. I mean, there are deaf dancers that could just hear the rhythm on the stage. People call it a superpower because like one of your things
Senses.
one of your senses dims and the other ones have to pick up, so they pick up more. I don't know. Am I just making it up? Yes. But
so he lost his.
I feel like I've heard this rumor that he was.
I'll give you some examples.
Really,
First of all, he lost his eyesight that was caused by his premature birth. So it was right away. But in 2010, during a Paul McCartney concert at the Library of Congress, Stevie Wonder, picture's name was just Steve Wonder. That would be weird, right? Stevie Wonder appeared to catch a microphone stand as it began to topple over. I saw that. He's by it. He's not touching it. It starts to fall. He instinctively grabs it, it seems.
Okay, but was it raining? And can he see when it rains?
No, he was inside. He was inside, but I see what you're saying. While presenting a Grammy in 2016, he appeared to read the name of the winner from a card. And in 2019, Shaquille O'Neal told a story on NBA on TNT about running into his neighbor Stevie Wonder in the elevator of the building. He comes in and says, "What's up, Shaq?" and presses the elevator button.
Maybe he can hear you breathing from up there.
Maybe he's just making jokes. Maybe he really is blind. And then he's like, "Hey, what's the dude that I'm meeting? What's he wearing?" Okay. All right. Watch this. No pun. Watch this.
I feel like I've seen a video of him leading a person across the stage.
Yeah.
That was the one I gotta figure this out.
That'd be something if that's his gimmick.
I know, right?
If he was able to see, we'd be like, he's just okay.
That's his carrot top.
Yeah.
Maybe he actually, weird things happen to you when you sing. You make funny faces and your body move. Maybe he did that head thing, and people are like, "Why are you doing that?" Blind?
Right. Everybody's making fun of me. It's just how I dance. Yeah. What if there's a prescription shades too? Anybody check? Check when he's sleeping. I'm curious.
Maybe it was a bet. Like, I bet I can get these people to let me be in here with sunglasses on and stop giving me shit.
And I think he doesn't know how to stop it. Now it got too big.
Right. I think we have today's poll. Is Stevie Wonder fucking with us? Rojo Perez was just back in the Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I was home seeing some fam. Went to a couple weddings.
Okay, who got married?
My 22-year-old nephew. Making great choices in life.
Do you think he's getting married too early, or are you bummed out being single?
Why, do you sense a tone, Keith, in saying
22-year-old?
I can't tell but is it also like, look, I'm older than 22 and I should be married first. Is there anything there?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't care about that. I think a little young. I mean, to each their own. The gift I got him came with extended warranty.
Okay, good.
So just in case, so y'all got 2 years anniversary this hour TV.
Rojo came back from Puerto Rico, and on the day he came back, he got dumped.
Yeah.
So they had to be sitting on that. Looking back, are you like, oh yeah, the texts were weird.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. I'm not even angry about the dumping part. It's fine. I didn't know her middle name yet. It's not a big deal. I've just never been dumped in such a selfish fashion.
How so?
So wait till the day I get back and not do it the day I left.
Right. I'm going to a wedding. That's where you fuck.
I'm going to Puerto Rico. Are you
Yeah.
shitting me? She didn't want me to get laid in Puerto Rico. Wildly selfish. She was out of the relationship. Keith, I ain't fucked up in 2 weeks. I ain't been around to be. I haven't caused anything for a dumping. That means she was out before. And she was like, nope, instead of looking at butts, you going to text me for no reason for 2 weeks.
What were texts like during that time? Was it, hey, was it sweet? Was it sexy?
I mean, yeah, it was sweet. And then it would be like, it felt like it kind of quieted down. And then I try to give the person even a light out to be like, hey, are you not? This was a week of me away. I go, yeah, you not into that? This? And she's like, no, I mean, I can't wait to see you. I go, God damn it, okay. It was wild. I said, why didn't you tell me? She said she didn't want to ruin the trip. I go, I'm in my fucking 30s. Everything's ruined. You think I give a fuck about this? Selfish, Keith. Selfish.
How long were you guys dating?
A couple months.
Okay.
Nothing real. No, I'm not saying like other than that, she's great.
Time. Other than ruining my vacation and dumping me when I came back. Other than that, you were great. I didn't hear one good thing yet, but yeah, she sounds great.
No. She acting like I was at war, like I needed something to keep me to come back home. But I was fine.
Are you too upset that did you think, hey, maybe we should fuck one more time? Give us closure.
No, it can't. Oh my God, even worse. The breakup still came through text. She could have done it.
She didn't need to see her anyway. Wow. That is rude. That's fucking rude.
Okay. So sorry, but
no, it's wildly. It's funny to me too.
So now, so now I would have to do math. She knows when you landed. Did she wait an exact amount of time?
Did she follow your fate?
She's still commenting on stories. Oh, you're in the air. No.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean, later that evening, a little fly by text whenever she had a breather.
Did you have plans to see each other the day that you came back, or the next day?
Not that night, but yeah, in the next couple days.
When did you make those plans?
Oh, who knows? Probably weeks. And then the week after, and then 5 days after we reconfirmed, and then 3 days prior, I said, you sure you want to? And then before I got on the flight.
So what was the text?
Yeah. Can you tell me the exact text?
It was something along the lines like, hey, this has been fun, you're great, but I don't think we can date, or I don't think we should date, or I can't date you right now. Something like that. You know, not a lot of wasted words.
I like to picture you reading slowly. So this was great. Yeah, that's true. Okay, what else, honey? And it's very nice knowing you. Okay, good.
Okay.
Getting the heart over here, but it's over. Shit, I got to read faster.
Where's the loser?
Oh man. And what do you write back, bitch?
No, I
don't know.
I deleted the response like 5 times before I hit send. They were all 5 very different responses. I think we just landed on a text seems a little cavalier, but hey, cool. Good
did
talk.
You say looks like it's over, like it's nothing, or did you go, well, ain't that
yeah,
a kick in the dick?
I didn't. No, why?
Sounds good. Did you write back? Sounds good.
Thumbs up.
LOL.
Yeah.
You just clicked like on her message.
When I get dumped over text, I go, LOL. See you tomorrow.
Big eyes.
I don't let them back out. I'm still with my first girlfriend from elementary school. Have you had sex since you came back?
Oh, that's the problem. Now I gotta come here and get comforted by all these hairy armpits in Brooklyn. I'm telling you, Keith, I was in Puerto Rico.
You're in the promised land.
I was in Puerto Rico, with
In
10
July, it's
women who
beautiful.
love to drink.
Mhm.
I gotta
Right.
come back over here and deal with morals. It's a nightmare.
Damn. Hmm. Hmm. Have you, looking back, have you, with less tact, dumped somebody? Have you sent a text out of nowhere to them, that kind of thing?
Over the years,
Has he ever dated anyone? This is the longest relationship I know about.
I feel like you keep saying every time I'm on this show, I'll be like, I got engaged. What? When did this happen? All you do is fuck. You go, you mother. You help me pick out the ring. What are you talking about?
We just don't see how, you know. I
guess there has.
I was in a
Nothing
casual
crazy.
relationship once, and I did do it over text. And then she was upset I did it over text. I'm like, okay, but we can do it in person. That's going to be a bummer. Hi, so
Yeah.
it's true. All right. Take care.
I have had something like that where the person wanted closure, and I was forced to go meet and talk about whatever this was. And then one of my biggest gripes with her was it was always her issue.
And now it's her
the
closure.
conversation. Sure. And then, but I did have that talk of us going, oh, the only reason I'm here is again because this is what you want, which is the reason we're not together.
Yes, because adulthood is knowing that closure is not a thing. That's not a thing. When has closure ever existed in your life as a thing? Have you had closure? Let me meet you to go, hi, let's review our relationship. Hold on just one second.
Yeah.
Putting on glasses, piece of paper.
Month 1 and 2 were a delight. I remember you overly helped me with everything, and I thought that was going to continue forever. I give you an A+ for that. Around the 3 to 4 months, I thought this can't be you, and I stuck out with it. Then 9 months,
I jump out a fucking window. Yeah, I honestly think I'd rather be dumped by text.
Yeah.
I don't need to see you. I don't. You're not going to teach me a life lesson for the next person I date. I'll figure it out myself. That's it.
And maybe I won't, and that's their problem. It ain't your problem. It's the next person who's coming.
I met somebody for this closure talk, and she wore like an outfit that was like nice, and I'm like, is this a closure outfit
or an opener?
Yeah,
this feels like an opener.
Grand close and grand open.
What could possibly? Okay, I don't think this is working out. Let's meet so you could tell me that in person. You're just saying, let me try to manipulate you out of your thoughts. What else can you say? When you get fired from a job, there is no negotiating. When you get fired, they're locking you out while you're having this conversation. And even if you go, hey, here's what I did for the company, they go, hey, the last check has already been issued. I'm just the messenger. There's so many other systems happening here that's already in place. You cannot talk yourself out of this. And I don't think you should talk yourself out of a dumping. It's over.
I think sometimes they just want one final free lunch. There, I said it. Because what are we going to do? Split the check now? I look petty and weird.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I got to buy lunch? I got to buy the breakup lunch.
Oh, you got to get lunch. It can't be. Oh, what do you say? Not even a snack, just a coffee?
No, meet in the park.
In the park, you can't.
I don't know. I'm having lunch
have
with you to break up. My God,
parks are too nice. Parks are too. Why would you bring that sadness to a park?
Let's stare at the pond and break up.
Because you asked me. You asked me to make it sadder. I said, let's break up. You said, let's meet in a nice place. Now that place is ruined for you, not me. I already did it via text. You're not going to ruin texts for me.
If they insist on meeting for a final meeting, bring your friends. We're here. Go ahead. No, let them here. Fuck it. Go ahead. What'd I do? And then you're like rolling your eyes at your friends. And that's not how it went. Anyways.
I told you.
Dessert?
Yeah.
Also, how could you have a full lunch? There's so much that goes into it. You're sitting across. Do you start there? Like, hey, we're obviously meeting here to break up. How
Whoa,
was
you don't
your
got to
day?"
rush it. What's in the news? There'll be time.
And then the
You
waiter
st-
comes around, "Do you want a drink?" And it's like, well, what am I not going to drink? Well, I
Right.
have to decide on water. Oh, tap or sparkling. What? I have to make so many decisions today. I'm trying to dump somebody.
The waiter says, no problem. There's a 20-minute wait. You're not looking at. Wait until we're sitting down. You're just looking around. You're Stevie wondering it. Damn. A wedding in Puerto Rico, and she it was wasted. Two weddings.
Two separate weddings,
Oh my
and
God.
I mean, I'm in the corner texting, "Hey, how's your Saturday going?" What an idiot! What a fucking waste.
And you're
of
probably like a
text.
groomsman or something, right? Being family, are you?
I'm important.
Yeah.
I've shown up on TV.
Right.
Yeah. People know when I walk in.
Yeah. You're at the front table, I'm sure. God damn it.
Yeah.
It translates in Puerto Rico. Trust.
Right. They announced the bride and groom, then they announced you from HBO.
No, guys, no, it's not about me. Not about me today.
It was you on the megaphone.
But it's got to all happen in Spanish, right? Like, oh no,
Oh,
por favor, no.
But it's not even words. It's the hum is the face and the hand.
Talmud show. I was seeing a sweet story here. A wife disguised herself as a doctor so she could sneak into an Italian hospital and have sex with her husband. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, that is sweet.
They arrested her.
Yeah, but like it should be like the movies where it's like, how could we arrest the sweetness?
Right.
No, who cares?
A shocked nurse walked into the emergency room and saw her on top of him.
That's
him.
different.
Man, he thought that's the beginning of a porno.
Right.
He definitely saw the other nurse walk in and go, "There's no way."
Okay. Oh, all right. I have so many questions. How long was he in the hospital? I've been in the hospital for 1 week. And when you're in the hospital for a long time, it's because you're actually recovering from things, which means there are tubes and everything all around you. You're getting on top of this person. So there's no subtlety. You're not even when you're in the hospital for a while, you know the timing. You know, if a nurse just saw you, you have a couple hours. That's when you fuck. These people wanted to be caught, and that's why you got arrested. This is sloppy. Sloppy. And your whole thing was being walked in on, and that's why you're rude. I was on your side, but you had to be rude.
You're rude.
Mm-hmm.
When questioned, the woman, 40, tried to claim she was on the medical staff, but was quickly detained and handed over to the police.
Okay. There's an air of desperation now. This doesn't feel good anymore. It was romantic, and now it's gross. You should have texted him.
They caught her because real nurses would have been too busy complaining how tired they are. Interesting. Hospital medic woman. The woman was reportedly intoxicated. It's Italy. A little wine.
That doesn't count. Yeah, everybody. The Aperol spritz with cereal.
By the way, this really means, will you love me in sickness and in health?
Officer, I thought, will you make love to me in sickness or in health?
Right.
In the translation.
Yes.
The husband is 31 years old. Let's see.
Oh, that explains a lot.
She
trying to keep a younger dick. She trying to keep a nice young dick. She 40. She trying all the tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They broke up, by the way. She wanted closure. She even removed the cannula in the husband's hand. So I assume some kind of IV drip.
That doesn't sound good. See, you're stupid. You're sloppy, and I don't know.
And let's see. She stole a medical gown. She's in trouble for stealing. What are those prices? $50 for chapstick, and I took some clothes. Who gives a shit?
But no, because she's getting all this because she's rude. You should have dressed for the part. You're coming to fuck the guy on the gurney. Wear that dress. There's an outfit for that. You don't come in, change like it's an actual photo shoot. There's subtlety in this.
You had to come already in the scrubs.
Whatever you
They've
want to
gotta
do.
be.
Yeah. Yeah. What, you can't order from Figs or whatever the fuck? Anybody can order all of this. That's the cope. You don't even have to say it.
That's how she said it. And they're like, you're under arrest.
Right.
They're pointing to things. What's this word?
They're talking into it. You go, miss, you gotta go.
Italian police are still investigating the incident. Tell us again, slowly. So you were fucking, right? I think it's sweet.
I mean, I like it as just dumb. It wasn't actually. It was a passionate crime.
Listen, you're 40 years old. I don't know. Plan better. Do better. Get a calendar. I don't know. Something. At 40 years old, you should do a drive-by fucking a little bit better.
I mean, if he's it sounds like he was in the emergency room for a long time. So maybe it looked like he was about to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give him one more then.
Time your shit. Lock the door. Do something. Ask if you can have privacy for a little second. Hospitals are not jail cells. You're allowed to do shit.
How would you do it? Tell us this story. Because clearly, apparently, you're like, well, you keep the emergency exit open with a little file paper.
Did you hear, by the way, the price of stamps are going up this weekend?
Again.
Get your forever stamps.
66 cents now.
That's so much.
It's very expensive.
Is it a lot? It doesn't to send a letter anywhere in America for 66 cents?
Or send an email? What are you sending?
Like cards or something.
Okay. Why aren't you sending them?
It seems a little sometimes I do. I've sent
That's a
I send letters sometimes.
They should be thankful we even still respect stamps. We should if we all just started sending the fucking letters with the regular address, they'd have to use them. No, we're being nice, and their 66 cents is a lot for stamp.
Since 2007, the USPS has reported a net loss of more than $90 billion. That's because you're so hard to work with that we'll pay extra for FedEx. Right? Those post offices, $90 billion in debt, but they still have job security. They still have an attitude.
My post office looked like a liquor store. I swear the glass is about 8 inches thick before we can even hear them.
I went back to my hometown. This is a while ago, but I went back to my hometown and seeing a small town post office, and I'm like, I could just jump over there and kill you. That's my first thought coming from New York, where you're behind that thick glass.
But you know what it is like when you go somewhere, when you go here, for some reason, as soon as you get to their window, they're pissed off at you. They don't even know what you did or why you're there. They're already mad. But in these other places where they don't have glass, they're like, hi, how can I help you? And I just look behind me like, I think I'm in the wrong place. It's such a weird job.
Yeah.
But you know why, though, right?
Why they're mad at me?
No, why they're not mad at you, the other ones, because there is no glass and you could get smacked up. Behind the glass, I got enough protection. I wish you'd fucking try.
Let's try that in the small
town. You could get handed up at FedEx. You gotta be real polite.
And we talk about on our wrap-up show, Rod brings up what he calls minimum rage. Yep. And it's Arby's and McDonald's, and there's shootouts there. Somebody didn't get their sauce and they're shooting someone. Somebody's fries are not exactly how they wanted it and they're stabbing people. He comes up with a new scenario every single week. This happens every single day. So I'm wondering now, when are they going to put the glass on jobs like that, on jobs where people are just not treating each other like human beings?
We gonna get the robots before we get they gonna be out of a job, and we gonna get the little computers or the little dumb robot wheels to bring it to you.
Actually, that's true.
3 people working: the manager, the fry chef, and the milkshake dude. And that's the only people who gonna be working.
Right. Right now, at a lot of McDonald's in New York, they have those the
The
actual
touch screen.
computers. Yeah. And no one's ordering with the person.
Right.
Wow.
A Florida jury awarded an 8-year-old girl $800,000 in damages 4 years after she suffered second-degree burns from a McDonald's chicken nugget. That's got to be a hot fucking nugget.
Second-degree burns.
Yeah. A jury found the fast food giant and a franchise holder at fault for the scalding hot nugget that burned the leg of the girl, then 4. She opened up the Happy Meal in the car. It looks like it fell on her leg and burned her.
Oh,
I'm
that's
happy
a lot.
this girl won, but this is a dumb little kid. That is a long time to have a nugget stuck to a leg for a second-degree burn.
That's how hot it was.
There's no way.
That's weird, right? It's like it sounds like a coal landed on her.
That's like oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
The jury determined that it was unreasonably and dangerously hot at 200 degrees.
That is unreasonably and dangerously hot.
How do we know? I don't like this. I mean, I'm not saying McDonald's shouldn't pay. That fuck them, but
Right.
This feel like a setup job. How you gonna tell me later that it was 200 degrees? This one nugget. There's no way for you to prove that.
You think this is a conspiracy theory?
No, I'm
They
just saying
burnt the leg of a.
This is where'd this happen, Keith?
Florida.
This is
All right.
them giving one back to the kid.
Right.
But really, McDonald's should fight this.
Picture talking to a McDonald's worker like this was like 200 degrees, and then they're touching it like, but it's not, sir. But yeah, time went by. Yeah.
Put 200 degrees in a box, in that flimsy fucking nugget box, and see what happens to it.
The girl dropped one of the red hot nuggets onto her lap, and it got wedged between the car seat and the leg for roughly 2 minutes, leaving her thumb, quote, disfigured and scarred.
Oh, okay. No one's pulling the car over? Just asking.
Why can't you move your leg?
Well, you're a kid and you're in the seat. Not a lot of
the kid's
range.
yelling.
And the parents are driving saying, shut up. Calm down. Don't make me turn this car around.
Maybe kids are crying all the time. I don't know. They sound pretty annoying.
They do. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. 200-degree crying, though, if that's the temperature.
Right.
I'd like to think I'd recognize. I'd like to think.
And then McDonald's sues the parents for neglect.
They
You
should.
can't tell the difference between 200-degree crying.
An elderly Texas woman went to the hospital thinking she misplaced her dentures.
They're in her butt.
Turns out she swallowed them.
No, don't tell me you can just do that.
88 years old. Suffers from dementia. Lost her bottom set of her dentures while eating dinner. Though she was not suffering any pain, her son decided to take her to the hospital. Doctors performed an endoscopy and images from the excuse me, Jesus.
Hold on.
I just swallowed my teeth. Images from the internal camera clearly showed the dentures were in her stomach.
So she started the meal with all her teeth, ended it looking
With
for
just
her
top
teeth.
of the teeth.
But she does have dementia, so she doesn't know that she had teeth already.
She's like, I swallowed my teeth, and her kids are like, yeah, mom, you swallowed your teeth. Okay.
Damn.
Let's put you
88
back to
years
bed.
old with dementia. How do you even hold that person still to throw a camera down their throat? I imagine there's some
Right.
kind of I put you out for this.
You could die from chicken McNuggets. You could swallow your own fucking teeth.
We
What
need to
kind of-
end it.
2023 and we're swallowing teeth. Holy
It's
shit.
a weird closure.
Yeah.
How do you break that down?
How do you get?
You know what I mean?
Why do they
how
think the story's
once
done?
we find it, once we find it, how does it then?
It's in your
Back
stomach. Take
on.
care.
You just fish and hook, and then you try to grab. the long way in.
But which way do you go? The top or bottom?
That's what I'm saying. I think you got to go this way where they
top?
came through the entrance.
I think it might be too late by the time you got to the doctor. It's
Yeah.
on the other side. You might want to go the other way.
But I don't have to put these back in my mouth, do I?
Depends how
that's a
well
good
you're
question.
doing.
I can take it from the toilet and I gotta.
Depends how life's going for you personally.
Yeah, I think I'd take out a loan.
It is wild how little you respect someone who is missing teeth.
Your breath
they
smells
could
like
be,
shit.
my uncle lost these two recently. I was like, I can't
Front
talk to you, dude. This shit wild. I don't respect you as an adult.
When Rojo does stand up, you want to do yourself a favor and go out and see it. I'll tell you that much. And he's recording a new hour. It's called Lost. Why the
Please. I feel pretty, I think, lost emotionally, financially, identity-wise, career-wise. It all kind of, it wasn't meant to all come together like this, but that's kind of the through line.
It wasn't supposed to come together that everything sucks.
That everything, yeah.
As I looked at my material, I realized I'm lost in every way. What do you think of this for your album cover? Like one of those I lost my puppy or cat flyers. Lost.
Oh.
Rojo Perez.
Oh, I see it.
Because
With
you're
the
lost.
milk, like the milk carton.
Or milk carton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
Whatever the new version of it, or maybe the old version. Do kids today know what the milk carton means? That might be a poll question.
I can't remember the last time I saw a milk carton.
No, they don't do that anymore because we have other
They
means.
just do the plastic, right? That
a
recyclable
carton.
plastic, like the actual carton, like a long, not public school carton.
Oh, you're right. That's what, but half and halves come like that. And I think some milks still come like that.
Do they? They still do?
Yeah, but they don't put any pictures on it because we can use the post office for 66 cents to tell people. No, but we now can post on Facebook and Instagram and all these things. So they don't.
I think they should have to put missing kids on all food. Everything. Spaghetti boxes, everything. Why the fuck not? Ice cream.
You can't even enjoy your spare ribs without knowing there's a kid missing 3 blocks away.
Remember that song Runaway Train?
Runaway train, never going back.
And they showed pictures of missing kids, and I think every kid that they showed, maybe up to 30 or so, was found.
Yeah, that was
and
amazing.
Other musicians are like, yeah, but I don't want it to ruin the vibe of my song. all videos should have to have missing kids in it. Everything should have to have missing kids.
That's a good one. The way they do the most wanted people's list.
Yes.
They should do most top 10 trending missing kids.
Yeah, who's the number one missing kid today?
Let me guess. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Well, impressive, and at 56 weeks in a row, comes back.
Who's looking for this kid the most? Oh, who has the most on their GoFundMe? Ryan V is saying they should make chicken nuggets shaped like missing kids. All right, Ryan, you got a on that one. That's not good news from Keith.
Hemda knew that it might not work out. That's why she said, Ryan saying.
She accredited.
I do that too. I'm like, this person, we'll see what happens. He's going to be performing here in New York City at Littlefield. That's a great place.
It is.
On August 22nd.
Yeah.
What are you going to wear?
Man, I haven't even thought about it. Still too busy trying to hawk these tickets. No need to buy an outfit if the ball's not gonna happen.
You guys come, I'll buy a tie. But in the meantime,
so Littlefield. How did you pick Littlefield?
I mean, also, we're running it a couple times, but this is the first time we're going to run it in New York. That's why I'm excited. And I mean, Littlefield's been from Butter Boy to Night Train to Hot Tub. Littlefield's been a pretty cool place for me over the years, and I got some really good looks early on, and I've always kind of enjoyed that space and the people who own it. So,
And are you doing one night in New York
yeah, I'm just gonna do one night, August 22nd,
and
8
one
p.m.
show?
show. One show. We're gonna have Lizzie Cassidy and Ray Sani are gonna be
Okay.
nice enough to come
Ooh,
open.
ooh, hot lineup. Hot, 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 hot,
Yeah,
hot.
yeah,
Fucking for real.
yeah. Keith is gonna be there. Hemda's gonna be
Yes.
there.
Bono.
Bono, Bono Steven. Do that now. And go to littlefieldnyc.com for tickets. Come fucks with me.
Oh, by the way, I just by accident I was moving my keyboard, Hemda, and I sent Hemda like a 10 plus signs for no reason.
Oh.
She's like, "What is this?
I was
this a
trying to
code?"
decode that. And he sent a direct message to me, and it's literally 5+ signs. And I'm like, did we discuss this? Does 5+ mean anything?
Do
Like,
5 plus now.
is it time for 5+? Rojo, if I said 5+ to you,
What do you think that meant?
This is making me think of yesterday when we talked about the Barbie movie and kind of tried to pretend that she saw it or knew something about it. I knew you didn't see it, obviously, but I thought maybe you did see something in the news.
yeah.
Maybe you heard a couple things, but she said, how about that song in the beginning, right? That, some people in our chat room told her what to say. And
Wait,
I'm
let
like,
me tell you exactly what happened, because
Okay.
it was pretty fucking fun. So we did the game show on Monday, and after our live virtual shows, we meet some people in the chat, whoever wants to come in, right? So Keith said a quick hi this time after the show, and then he was like, I'm going to go see the Barbie movie, right? And I knew I wasn't going to go see the Barbie movie, and he was going to discuss it on the show the next day.
I had to get to the drugstore before they closed for lube. So that's why I had to rush right away.
It's very gross. So then I was like, fuck it. How do I pretend like I saw it? Can you give me some stuff? And Rod, who was going to be on the show the next day, was like, why don't you, I have the notes here in front of me. And he said, ask him to talk about the musical number. And then I was like, okay, musical number. Okay, what else later on would make it sound like I know? And he said the gyno joke. And then I swear to you guys, I practiced. I'm not kidding. So then I was like, okay, so now you guys be like doing a show with me. And I did this. I was like, but Keith, you gotta like the musical in the beginning. I know you don't like musicals, but that was a hit, right? Oh, wait, and then the gyno thing at the end, the gyno joke, that was like so crazy. You didn't like that? That was like kill. And
Here's how I caught you.
Huh?
Because it's not the chat's fault, of course. It is your fault.
Yeah.
Because you tried to make it your own. And you said about the music, and I said the music sucks. Then you said, how about the gyno joke? And I'm like, yeah, that was very funny. And then you said, and didn't it tie it all together? And then I'm like, that makes no fucking sense, because no, that is just a shocking joke at the end.
Didn't it tie it all together?
Were there other
wild leap, a wild chance you took for something you haven't seen.
Right.
And also because I'm like, what's another lie that people would say? I don't have any. And so I shouldn't go rogue. I shouldn't do my own thing. Whatever was practiced. And plus, I forgot the starter to this lie was that I had to lie that I went and saw the movie, but I forgot that I was going to lie later. So I already revealed I didn't. And then I tried to pretend that I did.
It's just a one-off joke. It's like in the Teen Titans movie, they have a whole story, and then at the end they just go, kids, ask your parents about sex, the end. And it was fucking hilarious, but it doesn't tie anything together. Were there other things on the list? Those were the two big ones?
I didn't want to push it, and I also didn't want spoilers, because Rod had to get in the chat, had to give me stuff that I didn't want to know ahead of time. And this whole week while you're talking about the Barbie movie, I'm trying not to pay attention, but it just seems to be the stuff that, like, in brunch, we're just like fucking men, right? And then we just write the movie and then go home a little buzzed. It's just
well, I caught you. Make sure you listen to that show, the last one we did, called Barbie. But it's very you can hear the disappointment in Hemda's voice.
I was so excited. I've been working on the fake acting thing because it always feels like a lie to me.
Right.
So I'm just like, here's my natural face.
What's the biggest lie you ever told somebody, Kenda? You know?
I love you. I don't know. That was the biggest lie I told myself.
right.
I mostly lie to myself.
You want to follow Rojo. You want to see what he's doing. You know that. You know what his social media is. First of all, his website is rojoperez.com.
That's easy, except spell it Rojo if you're not in Puerto Rico.
Or speak any Spanish.
Right.
Are you on X? He is. Okay. Okay. Rojo Perez with 3 Z's. Same thing with Instagram. Same thing with Facebook. And if you're in New York, and I'm going to check this out and judge it, Lost at Littlefield, August 22nd, here in New York.
That's so exciting.
Right. And he'll probably be single. So keep that in mind. You never know.
Only one way to find out.
Actually, he might be paired up during the show, but catch him after. Ask him if you got a text first, and then
once I take it off airplane mode. I hate airplane mode. That bitch always bring bad news.
Right. You're on anytime you take a plane ride now, you're like, oh God. You may now look at your phone. No, I don't wanna.
Take me back up there.
Did you bother? Did you say like what the fuck? This was kind of rude?
I mean, I'll read you I think it's still in here. I really didn't send anything very mean. I didn't.
Like the poop emoji.
I go, yep, text is a bit trash way to send that, but yeah, do you. Not hard to tell when someone's not in it.
You can tell when somebody's not in it when they say we shouldn't be together. You can tell.
Yeah. And I go, hey man, I can
read between the lines.
Sure.
That were you tempted to go? No, I dump you. My phone was just on airplane mode, but I was telling everybody on the plane we're done.
Samesies.
No, you should have typed up a breakup thing, but then right ahead of it, like, oh shit, I'd never hit send on this, and then.
Did she text back after you say that's a trash way of saying it? No. You said your piece.
Really done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's great. Couldn't be better.
Feel great.
Now listen, if you're into Rojo, he's a good-looking guy. He's very funny. He's backed up. Say hi, right? Is that okay to say?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. You can
would
say
be
hi.
Good? You know,
I got very confused with the backed up term, and it threw me off.
Sure.
You all should print a map if you can, and then when you see Rojo, ask him to sign the map since he's lost. I got so many ideas for this title.
Bring it to Littlefield. I'll sign it after the show. After you come watch the show.
Keith is confused because
any map you want from anywhere.
Keith is confused because when he looks at a map, that's the face
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposedly in the army. They taught me about maps. I don't remember.
Oh man, imagine if you were a paratrooper and there was war and you landed somewhere and had to go like north or whatever they do.
I get lost in campaigns, video games. I get lost. I'll be playing a campaign of Call of Duty. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Somehow I got turned around, and then they give you, AIs that you play with, and they always yell at me, Sarge, let's go. It's like, hey, how about you help out, asshole? A, B, I've saved the world 18 times already. You're not a little embarrassed. Just take me where I need to be, and I'll kill everything. I'm lost. It's embarrassing.
This feels like you got dumped from the army.
Like,
no, it's not you, Keith. It's us. But this kid keeps getting lost wherever we put him.
Oh my God, here's another idea. The pre-show music should all have a lost theme, like Lost in Emotion. It should all have the word lost in it. What? All right, I'll produce it.
Someone's producing it. Let's go.
I didn't know
10%.
I never knew there was a producer's disease. But Kenda has it. I'm gonna go to the store today. All right, here's what you should do. All right, let's go over what we talked about.
Yes.
Sinead O'Connor.
I
Rest in
can't believe you
peace.
just said that.
I can't believe it happened. What was I supposed to say at the end? I have to get the news out right away.
Yeah.
I feel like last time I was here, this also happened.
Do you think it's
It
you?
was that's when we got to look back at that episode. But I really feel like you opened the last show the same way.
Let's see. Stevie Wonder, is he blind? Is he faking it? The jury's still out. And then, of course, Rojo went to Puerto Rico. The beautiful, beautiful breeze, beautiful weather, hot chicks. Couldn't do anything about it. Comes back home to a text that says, guess what? Fuck
To
off.
porridge. I came back home to porridge. A fucking nightmare.
A kid got $1,000 for chicken nugget. I'm gonna get chicken nuggets today and hope for the best. How about that?
You tried to talk him down to 2K.
Right.
You like it's a blister. I'll take whatever y'all got.
I keep dumping the food from the bag on my lap, waiting.
You're wearing some short shorts.
Yeah. Apparently, you can eat your own mouth. That happened. 88-year-old ate her own fucking teeth. And of course, the wife that disguised herself as a doctor to fuck her husband. I think that's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful story, and good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now is he gonna sneak in like the warden to try to fuck her when she's in jail? It's gonna keep going. These people are gonna keep getting each other in trouble. It's not right.
Do you get into regular sex when you have fun sex like that?
No, you got to pretend to be. It's over for them in I guess a good way.
How do you have sex again after just how many times now you checking doors? Every time we fuck, and the fear of, oh, we never not doing it under the sheets with everything locked from here on out.
Yeah, I think she wanted to get caught. That was ridiculous. Poor planning.
She's trying to get divorced. Maybe this is rather than confront a man who's been in the ER for years. She's like, maybe I'll get arrested.
Sex him away from you. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So new way to use sex. It's a little disturbing, but hey, you're lost. I don't know.
It works, is all I'm saying. No.
It did work, yes.
Well, Rojo, I hope things work out for you. Love-wise, money-wise, I just heard about. Everything wise. You're a good person as far as I know. And I hope good things happen to you.
This show doesn't vouch for any men anymore. We just go as far as I know.
And that's fair. Yeah.
Right.
That's the best I can hope for.
Right.
I never heard about you, so.
But I don't ask anyone. I haven't heard, but I don't ask. So.
Right. Rojo, thank you so much for your time. It's great seeing you.
Man, I appreciate you guys. Thanks.
Love you much.
Yeah, I mean.
Stick around for 1 second, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna close up.
One moment, just so you guys know, Bad Beef said Keith and the Missing Girl, and I wasn't sure if to read that while we were talking about it, but I wanted to mention it here. Anyway, Thank you guys for listening live. Click all the buttons in front of you. We're going to see you again tomorrow for another recording.